And be bold, get an internship, get a job anywhere, honestly. Even though you work at Olive Garden, you work at any restaurant like I did in college, you're learning something, you're learning people skills, and you're learning how to deal with people.
We're here with Alayna Patterson in Dallas and Arlington, Texas at Boomer Jacks, right near the Dallas Cowboy Stadiums. And Alayna is a 2017 supply chain graduate from the Walton College. And Alayna works at Fountain Quail Energy Services. And she's been there for how long?
A little over 2 years.
A little over 2 years. So could you tell us a little bit about what you're doing now, kind of your career path, and how you got to where you are now?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was actually hired about 8 months before I graduated from the University of Arkansas. I went on an interview with Aaron Horn and Robert Sloan, some amazing mentors of mine. I started as a logistics coordinator, which was a great opportunity. I went on from that. After I graduated, I moved into an innovation specialist role. So I went in working with GPSs and cameras, all sorts of softwares, looking how to improve our processes and make things more efficient for our company, which is an awesome time. I absolutely loved it. Since then, I've moved on to a business analyst role. So I deal a lot with our customers, reporting, all the upper management. It's been great. I have a really great executive team.
It really sounds like you've had a lot of early success in your career, and so it's interesting. Could you tell us first, I'm curious, Fountain Energy Quail Services, could you tell us a little bit about what they do?
Yeah, Fountain Quail Energy Services is an environmental service company. So we deal with your water, and we're kind of like a trash company for the oil field, I would say. Any water produced that comes up out of the ground when you drill, we take care of it, we process it, we make sure it's handled in an environmentally friendly way.
Thinking back when you were in college and you were trying to decide about this position and where you're going to go, what kind of advice would you give somebody about how to think about that decision, and how did you make that decision?
Yeah, be open. I had no idea I was going to be in oil and gas. When they called me and said, we move water, I was like, what? There's water in oil and gas? I didn't quite understand that. Take those entry-level positions and take those shots, because you really never know.
So tell us a little bit about what would you say is the most fun thing that you do at your work?
I get to travel. I travel probably about 90% of my job. I travel to Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Really depends where I'm going to be that day. It's kind of a running joke. You never know where I'm going to show up. So it's kind of like, surprise.
Yeah, where is Alayna in the world? So that's pretty interesting. Now, let's take a step back again, and if you have a lot of classes, which ones would come to mind as those that are more impactful in supply chain?
Definitely my intro class was a very interesting class. My strategy class with Dr. Rod Thomas. Mm-hmm. Loved it. He made me think.
Yeah, Rod will do that to you. So.
I liked it.
So now, what advice would you give undergraduates?
Go out there and be bold. Get an internship. Get a job anywhere, honestly. Even though you work at Olive Garden, you work at any restaurant like I did in college, you're learning something. You're learning people skills, and you're learning how to deal with people.
Yeah, that's good advice. That's so true. Now, one of the decisions you had to make was what major you were going to choose, what career path you were going to go on, and at some point along the way you found supply chain. What about supply chain pulled you in?
It's like a puzzle. It's never ending. You're always going to have a problem, and it's never going to be the same. You can get shocked some days at what comes up, but it's always a fun thing to figure out.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. I would agree. Well, Alayna, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming down here to Boomer Jacks and spending time chatting with us about your experience, and look forward to continuing to hear more about it.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.